Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. This is Joey A. As you know, my videos are about love, infinity, creation, energy, because we're infinite love, infinite energy, infinite creation. This is exactly who we are with the human race. And what are we? Well, we're the human heart. The human heart is a biological creator, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. Love is the highest energy of existence at the biological scale. And as we learn to love ourselves and everything that we do, we increase our energy because it's the highest energy of creation. So the more we love, the faster we evolve. And why do we want to evolve? Because our DNA is infinite. And if we evolve, right, if we by loving, simple as that. As long as you love with your heart, you're in the process of evolution of into infinity, which is what we're here for, because this is our nature. Then you're going to tap into our DNA code, which is ancient and infinite, because we're the epicenter of creation. So what is the meaning of this? Well, the meaning of this is that you're going to be able to manifest infinity itself. Meaning, because of our DNA and who we are, you're going to be able to reclaim and have access to all our tech. And our tech can only be accessed if you love. And you love with the energy of the human heart. Okay? So we're going to be able to get back into our ships and get back into infinity again, as long as we love. And we are, because we are the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. This is exactly who we are. So we are Earth Constitution. We love. And our nature is to love. It's the highest energy that we generate, because we are the biological creator. This is who we are. So we love with the energy of our heart. And as long as we love, then our DNA structure gets reactivated, because it's been dormant for a long time due to the calamities that took place a few thousand years ago before the Ice Age. That led to the Ice Age and the destruction of our civilization. Because Earth is at the epicenter of existence. We are at the epicenter of the cosmos. Our planet is located at the heart, at the first sun, at the singularity. Our sun is the most ancient sun. In fact, all suns are subordinate to our sun. All the star systems in all the galaxies are connected through filaments in the vortex of the space structure itself, the tension of the sphere of infinity of creation itself, to our sun, because it's the first singularity, it's the first sun. And we happen to be in the proximity of it. Our planet is that. Okay? So, yeah. And so what happened was that a long time ago, something happened on Earth that we're going to clarify very soon. And we all gonna know exactly what happened. And the way we do that is by tapping into our DNA. And the way we tap into our DNA, so we reactivate it, is by loving, because it's the highest energy of creation. As long as we start loving, then we start to manifest our free will and our love and everything and our purpose. And what does that mean? Well, that we're gonna have instant ancestral recall of what happened. And as a result, we're gonna start slowly but surely, each individual, as I have already, go through the process of evolution. And the result of that is that we're going to have access to infinite tech, because we have created this in the past. We've already done this. So the only requirement that we all have as the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth, is to love with all our heart and all our might. So we love with our heart, so we reactivate our DNA structure, our DNA sequence. And we tap into our memories and understand what happened, and we can access our tech, because our tech is outside Earth's orbit. All our tech is outside Earth's orbit. All of it. We have spherical spacecrafts and spaceships. And they can only be used with our DNA, because they were created by us. And we do that with love. So the higher we love, So these systems, because they're infinite energy and infinite creation, they have a protection mechanism because it's infinite energy. So it can only be accessed by our DNA structure if you're an infinite eternal creator that loves with all the heart, with all the energy of your heart. Why? Because when you are benevolent, meaning you love, you do not destroy. You do not destroy. You do not use technology to cause harm and do things to others. Malevolence, essentially. So you're benevolent, you're the opposite, right? And when you're benevolent, you do not destroy, you create, you build. And love is that, love is creation, love is life. So we have in the past, our ancient species, our wise species, before our self-destruction because of the calamity that happened here on Earth, encoded in our DNA a sequence. And this sequence is that the only way for us to tap into our infinite eternal creations, high tech that we already have created in the past, is by loving with the love of our hearts, with the highest energy of creation. And if we love with our heart, we're going to have access to all our technology and all our past and understand what happened to us. Because we're the most ancient species, we're the epicenter of planet Earth. And the process is by staring at the sun. You have to stare at the sun, open your portal, build a bridge, meaning evolve. Because the love would manifest itself because energy of creation comes through your eyes and supercharges your DNA. So you're capable of more love. So you can love. And when you love with your heart, then you start to manifest, and our DNA sequence gets reactivated. So we start to be able to do what we do, which is what we're created for, which is infinite creation. Because we're the light spherical race. We're light spherical energy. We're infinite energy, infinite creation. This is who we are. And we do that by loving. So the more we love, the easier and faster we manifest our free will and our purpose. So we can tap into our tech. We can access our tech. All the tech that we have already created and is stored in our DNA structure. And it will manifest immediately the moment that you're ready for it. Because of love. Because of the energy of creation. Because we're the most ancient species. We're the epicenter of creation itself. This is who we are. We're the human race. We have created planets already because we have infinite access to energy due to space and vacuum structure and the singularities, freedoms, and the space and vacuums freedoms and technological freedoms and infinite energy freedoms. It's all in our DNA. We've done it already in the past before what happened a few thousand years ago, before the Ice Age, and we forgot who we are. But not anymore because we have reignited the DNA sequence. And the way this has been done is already collectively achieved because we are the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. This is exactly who we are, and we have freedoms because of our Constitution. And today's video is about that, institutional freedoms. And why did I start with that? Because we have freedom. We're free from institutions. We have freedom, meaning we're free from any institution, anything. Any institution that goes against freedoms and love, they are obsolete and they've been rendered and phased out. Okay, rendered obsolete, totally phased out, because it's our time. Our species has risen again. We have awoken. And the reason why we have awoken is because we love. We have understood that our instinct is to love with the highest energy of creation, which is the human heart, and that is love. So we can reactivate our DNA and understand our nature, which is creation with the highest energy of frequency, which is love. We are the biology of infinity. This is who we are. We channel the energy of the sun through us. We stare at the sun, and the light comes through our eyes, and we reactivate our DNA sequence so we can love more. And the more you love, the more you create. So the more access we have to our memory pools, our DNA structure, so we manifest our previous tech, the ones that we already created. Because of an infinite number of cycles ago, because we're the most ancient species. We were the first species to evolve into light spherical energy, because we are at the epicenter of creation. So what is the meaning of this? Well, the meaning of this is that all this tech already exists. All this technology, all these things that we have already built is there, but we can only access it as long as we love with all the energy of our hearts. Because it's the highest energy of creation. So this is this fail-safe mechanism that is being built into our DNA structure to make sure that no destruction comes back to us because of what happened in the past. The calamities, the self-destruction that took place in the past, in the distant past. And we have been able to essentially remedy that by doing that, by understanding that the path is love. And by tapping into our DNA structure, we will be able to reclaim everything that is ours because we already done it an infinite number of cycles ago because we're the epicenter. So a lot of the galaxies, a lot of the star systems, a lot of the planets out there right now were created by us. We created those singularities. We created the epicenters of that life forms that emerged as a result of the singularities because we have infinite access to technology and singularities freedoms and space vacuum freedoms because we've done it in the past. We understand space structure very well. It's in our DNA code because we've done it. We've done it. So we are redoing it again. So remember, the key is that to love with the energy of our hearts. With the energy of our hearts. To love with the energy of our hearts. So the higher we love, the faster we evolve, and the more we activate our DNA structure so we can tap into our infinite nature of creation and our infinite technology, so we can do anything we want because we're infinite. We're eternal, essentially. We're eternal. This is who we are. We are amazing. We are incredible. We are amazing. We are incredible, really. It's just what we are is amazing. We are amazing. So essentially, so what's institutional freedoms, right? Institutional freedoms is that free from institutions. So no institution holds us back. And this is exactly what the Republic of Planet Earth is. The Republic of Planet Earth is an infinite eternal organism. It's a purposeful infinite eternal organism that we have created to ensure that we love with all the energy of our heart, and we do that through our freedom to love because it's our instinct. You see, we love with the energy of our heart. So the Republic of Planet Earth and our Constitution is there to make sure to foment, to foster our freedoms. This organism, our Republic of Planet Earth, is there precisely for that reason. So we can, evolve to infinity as we've done an infinite cycle of times ago, an infinite number of cycles ago. And we're redoing it again since what happened due to, all these things that set us back some thousand years ago. A few thousand years ago. But now we're back in the game. Humanity is back in the game. Our race, the most advanced civilization in terms of DNA structure, is back in the game. So the only requirement that we all have as citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth is to have a human heartbeat and to love. So we all have that. So you have to love. All you have to do is to love with all the energy of your heart. You love with all the energy of your heart, and you know what love is because it's an instinct. You know how it feels. You know what love is. The love you have for your children, the love that you have for yourself, the love that you have for the things that you love and you do. That's what love is this energy of creation. And you have to focus, so you love everything and anything all the time. So your pulse of life, your pulse of creation is infinite love, infinite energy, and infinite creation. And when you do that, you activate your DNA sequence. And to reignite it, to reboot it, you can stare at the sun. And by staring at the sun, you open what is called the third eye, which essentially is the light coming into your eyes and reigniting your DNA sequence. That's all it is. So you can love more. It's an instinct to love more. And the more energy you get, then you channel that energy through your heart, which is the love of creation, heart energy. And then you just start to love more and do more loving things. Love and love and love and love and love and love and love. And the more you love, the faster you evolve. So the more you tap into our infinite eternal creation, which is our DNA, who we are. Because this is what we are. We are DNA. We are DNA. We are the most advanced organism in existence. The human DNA. And it's known as tetragrammatons. A tetragrammaton. We are infinity itself. We're creation. We're everything. We are that. We are that. We're the most ancient species. And love is the highest energy of us. And we love with the human heartbeat, with the love of a heart. So the more we love, the more we create. The more we create. And by creating, I mean loving. Everything that you do with your hands, with your minds, with your thoughts, your consciousness, your self-awareness, your intelligence, everything that you do is love. And when you do that, if you just love all day, then you tap into your DNA and then you remember who you are, and then you have instant access to your past memories and your distant DNA structure that allows us to tap into technologies. So because you are evolved, once you evolve, then you can access the technology of creation. So we can recreate anything we want, galaxies, suns, planets, anything, because we've done this in the past. But the only requirement is for us to love. Because when we love with all our heart and all our energy, our DNA structure allows us to regain access to our technology because we bypass the fail-safe mechanism. So we can actually gain access to it and love. And love. because love is creation. If you love, you do not destroy, because our technology is too powerful. We're the most technologically advanced species in existence because we're the most ancient one. And we already self-destroyed ourselves once. This is why we forgot who we are. But we built a mechanism within our tech, our DNA structure, that we would only regain access to our infinite creation energy once we love. Because in that way we won't destroy anymore. Because we destroyed ourselves already. So we don't want to do that again. Okay? So, and we won't. Because we're the Republic of Planet Earth. We are safe. We're the Republic of Planet Earth. We're Earth Constitution. We're infinite love, infinite energy, infinite creation. We are already evolved. But in order for you to tap into creation itself and manifest your destiny, your purpose, your destination, is by loving. So you can regain access to who you are, your DNA sequence, and understand who you are and your nature. And we do that by loving with the energy of our heart, which is the highest energy that we can tap into. So institutional freedoms is that. Institutional freedoms is freedom from institutions holding us back. So there's no institution there holding us back, meaning stopping us from loving. Because once you understand that love is the path, then you are evolving already. And then you just keep on evolving because we're infinite DNA, so we evolve to infinity. And what is it? What is the outcome of this? Well, the outcome of this is that because we're infinite eternal creators, our DNA is infinite, meaning that when we start loving, we are infinity itself because it's our nature. So we can have access to infinite creation. And once we have access to infinite creation, our technology that we have already created, we can go back to what we used to do, but in a more advanced way because we won't be self-destroying or destroying anything. We just will be creating, loving. We will be loving. So we can create anything that we want. We can create space and vacuum structures, meaning we can form singularities and we can create galaxies. We can create planets. We can create stars. We can create anything that we want because we've done it already in the past. And the way we do this is with the love of our hearts. We do this with the love of our hearts. We just have to love with all the energy of our hearts because our DNA is precisely that. And once you're ready, meaning you have evolved, you're going to have access to all who we are, all the energy, everything, all the technology, all our past, all our history, all our memories, time, space, travel. It doesn't matter. Anything, because we've done this already an infinite number of cycles ago. And it's our time to do it again. Because we're infinite eternal creators. This is our time. We have awoken again. The human species has awoken again. We have awoken. We have awoken. And this is who we are. We're infinite eternal creation. We're infinite energy. We love. We're the most incredible species. This is exactly who we are. We creators. We're infinite eternal creators. With creation itself. We're the creators. We create anything that we put our minds to with our consciousness and self-awareness as long as we love. Has to be love. The energy of creation is love because it's the highest energy. Okay? Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. So this is exactly what this is. Institutional freedoms. Freedom from all these institutions stopping us from evolving. And we already have achieved these. We have accomplished these. We're the Republic of Planet Earth. This is who we are. We're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're Earth Constitution. This is who we are. We're the human race. A benevolent species. We're here to love, to create. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. I love you all with all my heart, with all my might.